Today I'm going to talk about anxiety and fast charging. Since most of you have a cell phone with you, I would like to do a quick survey to see whether you have undergone some of these scenarios before. How many of you have, first, gone to a cafe to borrow a power outlet to charge your phone? Second, borrowed somebody else's charger or power bank? Third, argue with a significant other because of a missed call or a message due to a dead cell phone battery. And last, have you gotten nervous when your cell phone battery is low? If you have checked one or more of these, you are actually suffering from a psychological problem known as low battery anxiety. Your mood actually goes with the condition of the cell phone. You are happy when your cell phone battery is full, and you become anxious when your cell phone battery is low. You probably want to be able to charge your cell phone wherever you go. Typically, a cell phone can be charged from 0 to 100% in about 3 hours, but that is too long for you. And a leading company has even found that this low battery anxiety can lead to breakups in relationships. To lessen some of these anxieties, some cell phone companies have made cell phones that can undergo fast charging. The idea is very simple. Basically, you increase the charging current so that the charge time is shorter, so you can be happier faster. So to test out how effective is fast charging, we did a little bit experiment here. We take a cell phone and measure the current and the power that is applied to it during regular charging and fast charging. For your information, these batteries have a specifications of about 13.87 watt-hour. Here is the result. We start out with the regular charging, where we put in a power of about 5 watts into the cell phone. And the charging time for this is about 3 hours. Now we did another experiment using the fast charge mode of the cell phone, and we see that the applied power is increased to about 8.8 watts, and the charging time is now reduced to 80 minutes. So fast charging can actually reduce the charging time by about half, which is very good. However, when we have higher current, that actually also means higher losses. If you know, the power loss goes with I squared times R, which is the current squared times the resistance. So if you have higher power, that means there are higher losses, and also the energy efficiency goes down. And one of the consequences is that the energy will go into heat. And we can see that actually in our cell phone. If we measure the temperature change of the cell phone during regular charge and fast charging, we see the difference. For regular charging, the temperature does increase, but not so much, only by about 3.8 degrees Celsius at the end of charge. In comparison, if you have a fast charging, the cell phone actually raises much more temperature. This one goes to about 8.6 degrees Celsius after fast charging. So the fast charging actually causes higher temperature rise. Depending on where you're charging, the temperature of the cell phone can actually go even higher than 40 degrees in less ventilated places. You have to remember that cell phone actually doesn't like high temperature. Why? Because actually there are a lot of side reactions at higher temperature, and it can lead to shorter battery lifespan. As we see in here, if we have very high current, the cycle life actually goes down. And also, if you have very high temperature, cycle life also goes down. At the end, we come back to the question, is there a cure for low battery anxiety? Unfortunately, there is no perfect cure. Fast charging is possible. However, it does lead to low energy efficiency and also battery degradations. So the question then comes back, what happens if you want to reduce this anxiety? The best method I can suggest actually is to plan your activities and not use your cell phone that much so that you will never get into the situation where you're worried about your cell phone. And you should stay tuned for our next videos on tips on how to make your cell phone battery last longer. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.